Before we dive into today's shocking Bitcoin news and Trump's executive order, we need your help to hit 10,000 subscribers. Your support fuels this channel, so hit that subscribe button now and join the Crypto Pit Stop community today. The digital currency world woke up to a bloodbath, a scene that sent chills down the spines of even the most seasoned investors. Bitcoin, the flagship cryptocurrency, experienced a dramatic plunge in its price, a drop that was both sudden and severe. This sent shockwaves through the market, leaving investors and enthusiasts reeling, their confidence shaken to the core. The question on everyone's mind: what caused this sudden crash? Speculation ran wild as analysts scrambled for answers. While market volatility is not uncommon in the crypto space, this particular downturn seemed to have a specific trigger: a new executive order signed by former President Donald Trump, which took the market by surprise. This executive order, shrouded in speculation and uncertainty, has thrown the future of Bitcoin and the broader cryptocurrency market into question, leaving many to wonder about the long-term implications. Many fear that this signals the beginning of a widespread crackdown on digital currencies, a move that could reshape the landscape of the entire industry. Others see it as a necessary step towards greater regulation and mainstream adoption, believing that it could bring much-needed stability to the volatile market. The executive order, with its sweeping language and potential for far-reaching consequences, has ignited a firestorm of debate, with opinions sharply divided. Some experts believe it could stifle innovation and push crypto businesses away from the United States, potentially leading to an exodus of talent and capital. Others argue that it could ultimately benefit the industry by providing much-needed clarity and legitimacy, paving the way for a more secure and regulated environment. Whatever the outcome, one thing is clear: the executive order marks a turning point in the relationship between the U.S. government and the world of cryptocurrency, signaling a shift in policy and approach. The days of a hands-off approach are over, and the industry must now navigate this new terrain. A new era of scrutiny and regulation has begun, one that will undoubtedly shape the future of digital currencies for years to come. The executive order, issued in the waning days of the Trump administration, sent shockwaves through the cryptocurrency community. It was a bold move that many did not see coming, and it immediately sparked intense debate and speculation about the future of digital currencies. It signaled a dramatic shift in the U.S. government's stance towards digital assets. For years, cryptocurrencies had operated in a relatively unregulated space, but this order marked the beginning of a new chapter. No longer content to observe from the sidelines, the government made it clear that it intends to play an active role in shaping the future of this rapidly evolving industry. This proactive approach was seen as both a necessary step and a potential overreach by different stakeholders. The order called for increased scrutiny of cryptocurrency transactions and a crackdown on illicit activities. This included measures to prevent money laundering, fraud, and other financial crimes that had been associated with the crypto space. It aimed to bring the largely unregulated world of crypto under the umbrella of existing financial regulations. This move was intended to create a safer and more stable environment for investors and users alike. While the stated goal was to protect investors and prevent money laundering, many within the crypto community feared that the cure could be worse than the disease. They worried that excessive regulation could stifle innovation and drive businesses out of the country. The executive order represented a watershed moment. It was a clear indication that the era of laissez-faire in the crypto world was over. It brought cryptocurrency into the crosshairs of regulators and policymakers. The scrutiny was expected to increase, with more detailed reporting and compliance requirements. The days of operating in a Wild West environment were coming to an end. The industry would now have to navigate a complex web of regulations and oversight. The industry would now have to contend with the same rules and regulations as traditional financial institutions. This meant adhering to strict compliance standards and facing potential penalties for non-compliance. This shift in regulatory landscape had the potential to reshape the entire cryptocurrency industry. Companies would need to rethink their strategies and operations to align with the new regulatory framework. Startups and established players alike would need to adapt to a new set of rules. This could lead to increased costs and operational challenges, but also opportunities for those who could navigate the changes effectively. Compliance would become paramount, and the cost of doing business in the crypto space was likely to increase. However, those who could successfully adapt would be well positioned to thrive in this new era of regulation. At the heart of the executive order lay a series of measures aimed at tightening the reins on cryptocurrency transactions, ensuring that the digital financial landscape becomes more transparent and secure. The order mandated stricter oversight by financial institutions, requiring them to report suspicious activities related to digital assets. This move was designed to close loopholes that had previously allowed illicit activities to go undetected. This meant that banks and payment processors would need to enhance their monitoring systems and implement robust know-your-customer protocols. These protocols are essential for verifying the identities of users and ensuring that transactions are legitimate. The order also called for enhanced anti-money laundering regulations targeting the use of cryptocurrencies for illicit purposes. This included not only drug trafficking and fraud, but also more sophisticated schemes like ransomware attacks. This included measures to prevent tax evasion, terrorist financing, and other financial crimes. By tightening these regulations, the government aimed to create a safer financial environment for all. Law enforcement agencies were given broader authority to investigate and prosecute individuals and organizations suspected of using crypto for illegal activities. This expanded authority was seen as crucial for keeping up with the fast-evolving digital landscape. These new regulations had the potential to impact every aspect of the cryptocurrency ecosystem, from individual users to large-scale exchanges. Exchanges, which serve as the primary gateways for buying and selling crypto, would face increased scrutiny. They would need to adopt more rigorous compliance measures to meet the new standards. They would be required to comply with stringent KYC and AML regulations, potentially limiting access for some users. This could lead to a more secure but less accessible market. The order also raised concerns about the privacy of cryptocurrency users. Many feared that the increased oversight could compromise the anonymity that is often a key attraction of digital currencies. With increased transaction monitoring and data collection, some worried that the anonymity that had attracted many to crypto in the first place could be eroded. This concern was particularly pronounced among privacy advocates. The balance between preventing financial crime and protecting individual privacy became a central point of debate. As the government and industry stakeholders navigated these new regulations, the future of cryptocurrency remained uncertain but full of potential. The executive order cast a long shadow of uncertainty over the future of Bitcoin. Some analysts predicted that the increased regulation would stifle innovation and drive cryptocurrency businesses away from the United States. They argued that the compliance burden would be too onerous for startups and smaller players to bear. Others feared that the order could lead to a decline in Bitcoin's price as investors became wary of the regulatory uncertainty. The potential for government intervention and the threat of stricter enforcement could dampen investor sentiment and make Bitcoin a less attractive investment. However, not everyone viewed the executive order as a death knell for Bitcoin. Some argued that increased regulation could ultimately benefit the cryptocurrency market by providing much-needed legitimacy. They believed that bringing crypto within the purview of existing financial regulations would make it more palatable to institutional investors and mainstream users. The future of Bitcoin in the wake of the executive order remained uncertain. The cryptocurrency community braced itself for a period of volatility and adjustment as the implications of the order played out. Only time would tell whether the new regulations would stifle innovation or pave the way for wider adoption. What do you think about Trump's executive order? Will it help or hurt Bitcoin in the long run? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to hit subscribe and join us in reaching 10,000 subscribers. Stay tuned to Crypto Pit Stop for daily crypto insights and breaking news. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.